She's that middle class princess getting dressed. She's a hostess and a waitress, but she requested the day shift, so she took the train from Brooklyn with her friends. She wants to show me love. Yeah, I sent some pics of my people, yeah, she been recruited and scouting. Yeah. She got some girlfriends from Soho, she showed them the pictures, they bout it. Yeah. There's a promoter supposedly told her that one up was popping. No way. Fuck that, I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. All the stories that come from my town, half of them started out underground, and I'm having a basement party. Speak a certain dialect, and these New Yorkers come over. It's like we just topped out the pole, but she said I don't give a fuck about the sweat. Ah, yeah, you got to show me love. Yeah, I sent some pics of my people, yeah, she been recruited and scouted. Yeah. She got some girlfriends from Soho, she showed them the pictures, they bout it. Yeah. There's a promoter supposedly told her that one up was popping. No way. Fuck that, I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. All the stories that come from my town, half of them started out underground, and I'm having a basement party. She been recruited and scouted. She got some girlfriends from Soho, she showed them the pictures, they bout it. Yeah, there's a promoter supposedly told her that one up was private. No way. Fuck that, I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. All the stories that come from my sound, how my life started out underground, and I'm having a basement party. Boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's light it out now. Come on.
A basement party. That's what we're having, just like we do every week.
Well, hey, Bootsy, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight, Nick?
I'm doing pretty good. I couldn't figure out if that theme song there was reggae or rap.
Well, that song was by the artist Max, and the name of the album is a 2016 album called Hell's Kitchen or something like that.
Okay. Well, it's show 397 tonight. We're closing in on that show 400, Bootsy.
We are.
And it's cold outside, so I hope everybody's snuggled up in their living room with the fireplace on and listening to the Basement Tape Show. We've got some great indie music lined up for you guys tonight, and I think you're going to like it all. Some new stuff and some stuff that we've heard from before in the past, but different songs, too.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to... Bootsy, why don't you tell us what we're going to start the show out with tonight?
We are going to start the show out tonight with the Ted Axe Band out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They're doing a tune off of their 2018 release, Sex, Horror, Violence, called Nothing at All. Pretty hard stuff, too. We're going to follow that up with the Stacy Jones Band out of Shoreline, Washington. Out of their 2017 release, Love is Everywhere, a little tune called Mojo Position 61 and 49, and I have no clue what that means. And we're going to wind it up with Silke, Berlinn and the Addictions out of New York City off of their 2014, well, it was a 2014 single recorded live. It's a Social Distortion cover called Ball and Chain. And stick around because we've got another Ball and Chain coming up after this. But right now, we're going to listen to a little Ted Axe.
Hi, this is Johannes Maria Knoll, and you're listening to The Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
This is Bill. I'm Wills.
Tony, and Gary
From Altercation. And you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Yeah!
The Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy is made possible by our sponsor, Byron Amplification. Byron Amps, who put our heart and soul into the handcrafted gear for working musicians, made to order right here in Columbia, Missouri. Tube amps, cabs, and pedals handmade to order. Our specialties are vintage sound off the beaten path with the versatility to help you find your voice. Go to ByronAmplification.com and see how we can help you find that tone you've always been looking for. It's a unique package customized just for you.
Byron.
Hey, that's right. Always appreciate that guy. He's and man, I tell you what, he's not only full of music, he's full of information about how to build the stuff to make the music sound the best too, right there. So
Yeah, if you want to get a good idea of how his January pedal of the month, the Viper Ninja, sounds, you can go over to his Facebook page, Byron Amplification, and our buddy Brent Moore is doing a demonstration of what the Viper Ninja sounds like.
Sounds good. That was Silke Berlinn right there, man. Those guys were good. That ball and chain that she did. She
That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
She's got a good voice, no doubt about it. Yeah. But next up, it's time for Bootsy's Band of the Week. Bootsy, who do you have lined up for us this week?
Okay, this week I have a band out of Houston, Texas called August Breaks. Now, August Breaks is actually made up of a couple of different bands from the Houston area, and one of them is Placid Blue, and we've played Placid Blue on the show many times before, and I got a message from Donnie Brooks, who is guitar, keys, and all kinds of stuff in the band. He's guitar, keys, and backing vocals. And they did a demo in 2018, and he sent it to me. Just got it today, as a matter of fact. And August Breaks is Chris Conley on vocals, Donnie Brooks, guitar, keys, and backing vocals, Brent Nagel on lead guitar, Josh McKeithen on bass, and Jimmy DeGreat. I don't know what that means. That's his name, DeGreat, or if they're just calling him Jimmy DeGreat on drum. But anyway, this is not Placid Blue stuff. It is not placid at all, but it's really, really good from Houston, Texas. Bootsy's Band of the Week is August Brooks playing
Breaks.
Brooks. I'm thinking of Donnie Brooks. That's in August Breaks. Thinking about you, Donnie.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Anyway, their 3 songs on the demo are called Monster, Worlds Collide, and Lost in a Lie. And I'm going to play all 3 of them, starting out with Monster.
path that lies before me, the stuck and winding road, still holding on for what it's worth, to make it on my own. These voices sound so empty, I'm fighting to hold on, so sinking to the ocean floor, into the unknown. You made me this way. After all I've done for you, turn me again. Life's so twisted and more. I feel my fate. I'm still bleeding. We're still lost in love. Right there, right here waiting. You'll see, just believe me. We're still lost in love. Did you make it in the end? Did you find it all alone? Just another leap of faith, a forgotten soul. Did you make it in the end? Did you find another soul? Just to face it in the end, you're not
Yeah, August Breaks.
Good
from
stuff.
Houston, Texas. Yeah, that's really some good stuff. You can bet we'll be playing more of them in 2019. I wanted to let everybody know that coming up really soon, I think it's probably going to start this week, but the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy are joining our old buddy Justin Sane at Local Music Earth, and our show will be part of the lineup there, and it'll be on Tuesday afternoons at 3 o'clock Eastern, which is, 2 o'clock Central?
Yes.
Okay, but anyway, I think that's going to start this Tuesday. I'm not really sure, but we hope you go on over and listen to the other shows that Justin's got on Local Music Earth. We've known him for a long time. As a matter of fact, he calls us his grandparents in radio, because he got into radio after he met us, and I think he's been more successful than us. So that's what you hope for your kids, though, right?
That's right.
Anyway, moving right along, you want to tell everybody what we got on for our next set, Nico?
Oh, sure. Coming up, Mightier Than Me, a band from out of Greensboro, North Carolina, doing their 2019 single, Big as Life. Then after that, Larre U-A from out of Sweden, doing a new 2019 single called Joanna. And then after that, Jon Tessier from out of Ibiza, Spain, doing his 2019 single, For a Little Eye Candy. So this is some good stuff. It's the best indie music in the world right here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. This is Mightier Than Me doing Big as Life.
You might as well pack it all up right now.
This is Joe,
Steve,
James,
and we're struck down by sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you'll never want to leave.
Oh my gosh, he's right.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
All right. That was original. I like that one.
You want to try another one?
Sure.
Here we go. Take two.
Yeah.
This is Joe,
Steve,
And James,
and we're struck down by sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you're never going to leave.
I'm not leaving.
I've been here for 20 years.
If you ever come to my door, just knock, baby, knock. And I open for you, baby. And maybe you can be there for me. Baby, give me my last back again. I'm feeling better since I don't know when. I hope that you will be the one. Together, we just one. Get me babies the more than TV. Show me babies the more than TV. You're just love it, don't leave it. Well, it's up to you. And I can really go for you. Just see the way I don't feel. Baby, give me my last back again. I'm feeling better since I don't know when. I hope that you will be the one. Together, we just one. Get me babies the more than TV. Show me babies the more than TV. You're Baby, give me my last back again. I'm feeling better since I don't know when. I hope that you will be the one. Together, we just one. Get me babies the more than TV. Show me babies the more than TV. Get me babies the more than TV. Show me babies the more than TV. You're
This is
Jerry, and you are listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy.
I stayed, you went, I fell for a little like candy. You pierced my skin, I fell for a little like candy. Didn't want to keep you close, but I did. Now I feel like a black rainbow. All the things that you felt in my soul, they got me high and they got me low. You're an angel with a pitchfork. You're a love song with a strange chord, like a flower from a graveyard. My Madonna with a black heart. Oh, 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 I can't put out disinfects my mind. I stay when I fell for a little like candy. You pierced my skin. I fell for a little like candy. I fell for a little like candy. I fell for a little like candy. You said that you needed space, then you left soon after, never saw a trace. All the love that I felt was misplaced. I passed the level, but I lost the game. You're a siren with the good looks. You're a pop song with the weird hooks. Like a vampire with a halo. You're the beauty in the shadows. Ooh, 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 I can't put out this fire inside. Ooh, ooh, your touch, it disinfects my mind. I stay when I fell for a little like candy. You pierced my skin. I fell for a little like candy. I fell for a little like candy. I fell for a little like candy. So sweet like candy. You're sweet like candy. So sweet like candy. You're sweet like candy. You're an angel with a pitchfork. You're a love song with a strange chord. Like a flower from a graveyard. My Madonna with a black heart. Ooh, ooh, I can't put out this fire inside. Ooh, 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 your touch, it disinfects my mind. I stay when I fell for a little like candy. You pierced my skin. I fell for a little like candy. I stay when I fell for a little like candy. You pierced my skin. I fell for a little like candy. 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 I fell for a little like candy.
Oh, yeah, that was Jon Tessier from Ibiza, Spain. We've played tunes by Jon before, but it's been quite some time, and he just sent that brand new one. So anyway, we just heard Mightier Than Me from Greensboro, North Carolina, Larre U-A from Uddevalla, Sweden, and of course Jon Tessier from Ibiza, Spain. And now it's time for dun 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 dun. It's time for Nick's Pics.
All right. Yeah, this is the part of the show that I get to play something for you guys that's probably from a well-known artist or band, but it's always the cool B-side stuff, you know, or something you haven't heard for a while. Well, tonight, one of my favorite singer-songwriters is Todd Rundgren. Always has been. I've loved Utopia when he was in that band, and all of his solo work. Good stuff. Great artist. Anyway, this is a couple of tunes from off of the recording that they did when he was at Daryl Hall's house. I think he's been there several times, but this I know this one starts out with, it's going to be two of Todd's classic songs, I Saw the Light and Can We Still Be Friends. So off this first one, I Saw the Light, I know it's off the 2011 jam session. I think you're going to like it. Check this out.
I knew
Hi, this is Eric Czar, bass player and composer, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
And now for something completely different.
That's Sane Mishra from across the pond there, with a little help from Jerry Garcia off of the 1995 album Blue Incantations. That was a tune called Clouds. Something a little completely different there. I like it. Bootsy, what did you think?
I like it. We've got that CD around here somewhere. I'm just not sure where we've got it.
It's here somewhere. I know. Yeah, I remember that was in 1995. That's right around the time that Jerry passed away.
I think that was like the last recording that he ever did.
I don't know, but it was. I looked around because when he did pass away, I kind of looked around for some of the odd stuff that I knew he had out there somewhere. I ran into that, and so I ordered it, and I thought it was pretty interesting. Anyway, you have tuned into the Basement Tape Show with Nick Thomas and Bootsy Hambone. We're glad to bring you guys all the best indie music in the world. We'd like to play local music because everybody's local to somewhere. And we've got one more set lined up for you. Bootsy, what do we got lined out for the last set?
Well, we've got that second ball and chain that I was telling you about. This one, however, is by a band out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina called Gypsy Soul. And theirs is a Janis Joplin cover that they did early this year. We're going to follow that up with Exhale out of Lowell, Massachusetts, doing their 2019 single, D-Empty. And then, bark, 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 woof, 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 woof. Don't forget the dog, too.
Yeah, I don't know how I came up with this song. I think it was kind of just a joke, but it sure was a lot of fun to play. And, yeah, everybody seems to like it. I don't know why. But anyway, glad you guys tuned in to round out your weekend here in the basement, Nick and Bootsy. We hope you have a good Monday, as good as Mondays can be tomorrow. Yep. All right, and you guys have a great evening. This is Gypsy Soul.
asking you why. True, I belong to what I
Oh, hey, honey, don't forget the dog food. Oh, hey, baby. Don't forget the dog food. Oh, hey, sweetie. Don't forget the dog food. Oh, hey, baby. Don't forget the dog food. Oh, hey, honey. Don't forget the dog food. Oh, hey, baby. Don't forget the dog food.